Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com and I have your monthly prediction videos for you today. And you know, as you can see, I'm going to be using these three decks. The Gilded Reverie Lenormand, I'm going to be using that for the general outlook. So I'm going to be using all the 44 cards that this deck has because it's the expanded edition. So I get more, you know, things that one can tell. And of course, because it's February, I'm going to be using the Victorian Romantic Tarot deck to do the the relationship part of the reading. And I have suddenly remembered, oh, I have this lovely deck, the Fountain Tarot, and I'm going to be using that for the work part of the reading. So you get three different aspects for each sign. You get the general outlook, the romance and relationships, and you get the work and career. Now, general tip, as always, look for both your sun sign and your moon sign. See the videos for that. The timestamps, of course, are there in the description of the video, so you can just click on that timestamp and jump to your sign. And ideally combine the sun sign and the moon sign to get sort of a better sort of a composite of what to expect in the month of February. And of course, if you need a very specific reading for specific topics, be it career, be it relationships, be it spiritual guidance, be it anything, pretty much, because the tarot can literally answer any question. Tarot and Lenormand together can really pack a punch. You can totally book a reading with me directly, and those links are also there in the video description. And if you want to learn how to read tarot cards, of course, I teach, I mentor. If you already know, then we can work on spreads. There's a whole lot we can do. I can actually even create a custom sort of a package for you if that's what you want. And, so if that's what you're looking to, accomplish this year or, in the next coming few months, then definitely reach out. The link is, of course, there in the description of this video. All right, so now without any further ado, let me just get to the video. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. Alright, now let's see how things will look like for Earth sign people for February 2020. Earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's begin with Taurus. And Taurus, here is your general reading for February. You have lilies, bouquet, and clocks. Wow, okay. Both lilies and clocks talk about something that has been going on for a long time now. And bouquet, again, all these flowers, isn't it? Bouquet is all about joy, beauty, success, happiness, all of that good stuff. Good feels were all over. So all, something that you have, some kind of happiness that you have been sort of waiting, or that has been sort of growing towards that point, something that you have waited for a very long time, something that has been sort of happening, maybe a project or something that took, that you knew was going to take a while to sort of come to fruition, is going to start to see some initial sort of success, and that is going to last for some time. Okay, so this feeling of joy and success and happiness is going to go on for some time. This or another meaning that suddenly came into my head is the success that you have been waiting for a long time might take some more time to happen. So either the success, so here's the thing, here's how you would recognize which one is applicable for you, is if there is something that you have been waiting for a long time, that happiness, the success, the joy, the something that will give you those feelings, and you realize that it is happening, then that means that the first interpretation where that feeling is going to stay there, it's going to remain there for a long time, that is the one that will apply. But let's say during the beginning or mid of the month, you realize that, hey, you know what, this thing that I've been waiting for, which is going to give me so much happiness, whatever I've been waiting for, it doesn't seem to be happening right now. Then know that it is going to take a little bit more time, and still more time to happen. Okay. Who? I just hope it's the first rather than second, right? Okay. So, Taurus, here's your romance and relationships reading. You get the Ten of Swords reversed with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So, here's the thing. Okay. Ten of Swords means pain and heartbreak and all of that. In the reverse, it says, you're gonna, it's gonna flow away like the tide. It brings and flows off. So slowly you'll realize that, oh no, there's been a painful situation in your life, and that painful hurt is going away. It's getting released. And then you realize, again, you have the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you'll realize, why this pain is going away is because you have started to see that in that relationship or in that situation, you were the person who was giving the most. And maybe that is also the reason why you landed in that painful situation to begin with. And now you're going to see, and now that you see what the pattern is and see how this is it creates a difficult situation for you in your life, I think this is going to be a moment where you realize, okay, what when I get into a similar situation or a similar scenario the next time, I'm not going to be being this way. I'm not going to be giving way more than I need to. I need to find the balance in this giving and taking that happens within a relationship. Okay. Wow. Okay, now let's look at the work. My goodness. Wow, look at this. Ten of Swords again, and in the reverse. So there's a lot of pain being released in these different areas of your life. So it's, work and the relationship area. Wow. Wow. Whoa. This is like cosmic. And then you have the Knight of Wands, who's very playful and ready to take on new challenges. So again, I think this is going to be a month where a lot of pain and a lot of heartache and a lot of the suffering, whether in the relationship area or whether in the work area, all of this is going to find a lot of release. One aspect that the universe is asking you to look at is the balance and imbalance between giving and taking that has existed, because there are certain patterns. Some people are more giving than most. Not necessarily always a bad thing, but you have to always set limits. This is personally something that I have also learned, that it's not a bad thing to be a giving person, but when people recognize that and start taking advantage of it, then yes, you have to put down certain limits in place and say, okay, I will give heartily, I will give, but only to this point. Beyond that point, I'm going to make sure I receive also, right? And that sets these kind of hurtful people packing. Really, sometimes you have to protect yourself. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the work arena, who is all eager to kind of go out there, start something, do something, get something accomplished. As the negative energy gets released, he gets a surge of positivity, and you are that way going to feel that as well. So it's going to be a very interesting sort of learning curve here. And again, I hope it is the first interpretation over the second, but if it is the second, no matter what, it is still going to be something that will keep the journey moving forward. All right? Okay. Wow. Wow. Right off the bat, Taurus. Okay, next up we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo, here is your general reading. Sun, the garden, and the bear. Okay, all right. So sun is joy, success, clarity, the light in the dark. And where does this light shine? In the garden. In the garden means your friend circle, within your social circle, within your community, that sort of a thing. So there will be a lot of success and joy and clarity, and you will see things more clearly in your social situation, right? And there's the bear. Now bear has two different meanings from where I stand. Bear also two or three. Bear represents someone who is a very strong person, right? Like maybe slightly bullying person, but there you go. Bear is also your savings. Bear is also mama bear. So let's look at all three angles, right? So you will have clarity in the social situation, or in your amongst your friends. So it could also mean like you could be hanging around with your friends and you're having a discussion, and then suddenly that clarity happens while you're having that discussion or while you're meeting your friends, and it could be related to your health, right? The health, strength, that sort of thing. Or it could be related to savings. Some opportunities will show up, some interesting ideas will show up, that sort of thing. Savings and investments. And also, mama bear or an overbearing bully type person. So you have someone in your social circle who is going to be who has that sort of a presence, and you are going to see some things very clearly about him, or you're going to clearly recognize this person. So all these, or one of these, or few of these happen. Oh boy, this is what happens when you do a general sort of a thing with the Lenormand. There's so many different meanings, right? Let's see. Romance and relationships. You have the Nine of Swords reversed with the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you're going to overcome all kinds of different fearful feelings that you have about romance and relationships, whether you're in the relationship or whether you are single. One way or the other, there are some inner fears that you will overcome at this point, right? If you've been anxious, if you've had sleepless nights, that sort of thing, you will overcome these, and then you will start looking at different options perhaps to make them, to take advantage of the fact that you have overcome it, right? Or it could also signify that if you are suffering from these things, you're going to look at the different ways in which you can overcome it. Okay, so if you're going to look at treatments, therapies, that sort of thing, for your anxiety, for your worries, for your sleepless nights, that sort of thing might happen. Or once having overcome it, you are kind of going to be like, okay, now that I have overcome all these problems, what worlds are open to me? What can I do now that I can now accomplish other things, and I don't have to be so anxious and worried and so on and so forth? Seven of Cups definitely is all about looking at different options. Now let's look at the work part. You get the Emperor reversed and you get the Knight of Cups. Okay, so discipline is going to be a big challenge for you this month. Okay, whether it is simple things like getting to work on time and leaving on time as well, or it could be related to the structure of the work patterns that you have in your workplace. Whatever it is, Emperor is all about the work. He's all about the structures, and it's not necessarily all 100% there yet. There's still work to be done, right? And the Knight of Cups is there. He says, he's going to feel his way through things. So that's what you're going to be doing. So as you figure out, your routine, your discipline, your challenges, your approaches, your structures, and all of that at work, you're going to be using your feelings as a guide to sort of navigate that territory and figure it out. Again, no comments on whether there's a good thing or a bad thing, because I always rely on my intuition personally to figure my way out of problems. So I won't always say it's a bad thing, but sometimes having logical processes of thought can also be a blessing, because feelings can go all over the place. So can thoughts. There you go. No comments. Better not to comment, but you will feel your way through it. Okay, Virgo? All right. Next up is Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, here is your general reading. Clouds. Rider. Mask. This is interesting. Okay. clouds are conflict. Okay, right off the bat, this is conflict. This is confusion. This is something that's hidden, even the mask, but this is hidden on purpose. So clouds is something that causes discontent, that causes arguments. But this is right at the outset. So this is after the argument. Rider brings in the good news. So you will be able to overcome this, right? Because the dark side is here, light side is here, that sort of thing. Some people look at that. So you will overcome the confusion and you will overcome the conflict and the arguments if they will show up, because something good comes, some good news comes through. But then this good news is hidden. It is hidden maybe on purpose. It is masked. Okay. So you are, this is going to, so you, whatever this conflict is, maybe if it's just in your mind, maybe if it's just in your head, you're going to be able to overcome it. But whatever good stuff comes through and you're like, okay, finally, thankfully, that confusion is over, you're going to hide it. Or it is going to come to you in such a way that says, hide this, don't reveal this yet to anybody. So that is going to be, so this, the conflict and the resolution that happens are going to be all on the down low, quiet, and just to yourself. That's how it's gonna be. Interesting. Okay, let's look at the romance and relationships. You get the Six of Cups reversed with the Lovers card. Now here's the thing. This Victorian Romance Tarot deck has 2 Lovers cards, and I kept both of them in, so you don't know where the second one will show up if it does show up. Anyway, Six of Cups reversed. Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia, right? And in the reverse, you are going to overcome that nostalgia. So it could be nostalgia related to the past, or related to a past relationship, or maybe even the past of your current relationship if you're in a relationship, right? If you're single, you're going to overcome the nostalgia of the past and start to look and maybe even meet someone. You might go on a date. That could very well happen. Now, what happens after that date, totally up to you. But something interesting will definitely happen. You'll meet someone, you'll go out, you'll have a good time. If you are already in a relationship, then maybe it's, something to do with the past of your current relationship, or something to do with a past relationship. So we all carry baggage sometimes. So you're going to get over that nostalgia. You're going to get over the hurt or the pain or the cycle or whatever it is of this past. And you're going to go out with your guy or girl and have a damn good time. It's going to be a nice time. Okay, February will be a time of refreshing your love after having moved past the past, right? So again, it could be this too, right? You're getting over this, and that good news, again, of course, you can't share certain things with your lover like that. So it's hidden, it's masked. Okay, so now let's look at the work. We have King of Wands reversed with the Star. Okay, so work is going to surely keep you very, very busy and tired. Okay, the King of Wands, he really puts his heart and soul and energy into whatever he does. The fact that he is reversed is just giving me the feel that he's exhausted, because he really went over. And Capricorn, you guys are workaholics anyhow. So you're going to work way too hard, but it's going to be something divine and inspired. So whatever it is that you're working on is going to be good. It's powerful, it's hopeful, it's positive, it's having a lot of good vibes and divinely sort of, energized. So while you're working, you won't feel the exhaustion, because, you love what you work at and you work what you love and all that, whatever that saying is. If you love what you do and you do what you love, then you're not really working. That's going to be your attitude, but you will be exhausted at the end of the day. So no matter how hard you work or how late you stay at your work, be sure to get enough rest. Okay, spend enough time regrouping, because you need that 10 hours, right? Your brain needs to refocus, re-energize, right? And maybe a relationship or some time outside with your loved ones is going to be a good way to do that as well. Think about it. All right, so that was Capricorn. for February 2020. All right, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button and let me know what you think in the comment section. All your thoughts, ideas, and your inputs are always welcome, and everything inspires me, gets me going. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and and hit that bell icon, so every time a new video is out there, you'll be the first one to be notified, and you can come watch right away. And of course, there's a bunch of other stuff that I do on my YouTube channel. But if you prefer, or you like Facebook, or you like Twitter, or you like Instagram, I'm on all of those social media platforms as well. The links to those profiles are also there in the video description. So just go take a look, see what you like, and follow me over there. All right. I will see you again in my next video next month. And until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Okay? Bye for now.